What's going on, guys? I hope y'all are doing great. Just wanted to make a quick video for you guys and show you what the process is for my contactless rentals next week. So I'm going out of town. I'll be actually going to Disneyland, taking my daughters for the first time, and myself and my wife. So pray for us, because airports with 4 girls, it ain't it. And that's one of them right there. Look, she about to drop my camera. Look, and here goes the other bad one right there. So I want to get the trailers ready, make sure they're all aired up, and make sure they're good to go. So with the contactless rental, what I'm going to be doing is I ordered the keyless boxes off of Amazon, so I'm going to try those out and see how that is. So the process that I'm going to have in place, obviously the contract, I'm going to send the customer the contract because they can't physically sign anything on the paperwork. My contract is electronic as well, so I can send that to the customer. They can fill it out. This one here, this one's going to go to the paint shop. They're going to be doing this one. So yeah, I can't wait for y'all to see that one. It's going to be so sick. So these two, this one I'm sure is going to go out quite a bit during the time that I'm gone. And careful, girls, with the camera. And then of course this one, I have this one in place with a few customers that are already regulars. So, but we'll have this one all set up. They'll be ready to go. But again, I'm just gonna make sure that everything's good to go. Make sure the batteries charge, get all that stuff. So I have the wolf box right here. This is what y'all saw in the last video where I was airing up the tire. This is gonna make sure that everything's good with all the tires aired up. So let's get that going. And of course, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna smoke me a cigar. Let's get these things ready, man, and let's make sure they are good to go for the customers. So again, this is gonna be my first ever week of contactless rentals. So we'll see how it goes. I don't even know how I don't even know how the video looks, how it's gonna, hopefully it's good. I know a few of you guys had some questions on the trailer rental business, and I just started back in March of this year, man. And my thing is, I can tell you that my vision isn't your vision, right? I'm not saying don't go do it, but because it's working for me or if it's working for somebody doesn't mean that it's going to work for you, right? One thing I will say about business or opening a business is just do it, right? That's the hardest part. It's just doing it. Oh, baby? Yeah. As I told myself, and we all made goals as a family this year, and we said put one goal down that you want to do, and that was one of my goals. It said I wanted to take that leap, and I finally did. And it's been taken off, and I love it. I don't know if it's gonna be too loud whenever I put the air compressor, but let's see. If not, I'll just put some music over it or something. But what I wanted to touch base on, guys, was because I want this to be kind of the journey, right? I want y'all to come along with me, and the good, the bad, and everything, and how it's working, and I want to make sure y'all see everything. But man, I kind of like TikTok other than having my YouTube videos, because the only issue is I don't want long videos. Make sure they're all at 50. Oh, and I got my cigar holder in this trailer. It came with a cigar holder. I don't know how, probably gonna be loud, but let's talk about marketing, guys. Marketing is the biggest thing. And what I mean by marketing is how are you gonna post your business other than like Facebook? Because I see it all the time where guys are starting a business, they post, man, I haven't had any hits in about a week or 2-3 weeks. Or you go invest in a trailer and nothing comes out of it. You have your trailer for a whole month, and you rent it out 1 or 2 times. But is it gonna happen? Yeah, but how are you marketing yourself, right? So are you spending money on Google ads? You need to. Are you posting on Facebook constantly? Do you have a TikTok page, all your socials? Are you spending money on all your clothes, business cards? What is it that you're doing to make yourself be successful? I think that's the biggest part of starting the business, because if you don't know a lot of people, it's going to be tough. But if you do know a lot of people, you already have one foot forward, because they're going to recommend you, right? But we all know, right? You're the biggest supporter you have is the people you really don't know. Know why it's like that, but you know it is. Yep. Yes, sir. So that one was low, man. That one was at 33. See, you gotta make sure you check your stuff. Let's see what this one's at. And I have two. It went from 3 bars to 2 bars, so I'm gonna have to charge this 30, 44. So this is not bad. What are my plans? I don't know if I've told you previously in any of the videos, man, but I really hope I can hear myself. My plans currently is to have at least 25 to 30 trailers. That's my goal. Plan that I have right now, as for what I have, because I think it's moving. I think it's moving fast. The thing with me is I want everything super fast. So my plan to this one, I financed the first one. This is my first trailer, of course. Financed it. Um, I'm not paying any extra money. I didn't put anything extra on it. We just zeroed down and then financed it for I forgot the term. This one is cash. I paid this one outright. And then this one, we financed this one. This one was 5,000 tax title license, and I was only able to put 1,900 down. I wanted to put 2,500, but it didn't let me, obviously. So that was one of the videos that y'all saw. I put 19 something down. I want to make a few payments, and then in August I want to pay it off. I don't, that's me personally, because the next one that I want is a deck over tilt. It's going to be for equipment only, because I've been getting quite a few calls, right? And I make sure I take this stuff down. Is I get quite a few calls for dump trailer, and I get quite a few calls for equipment for a deck over. So which is basically a flatbed. All these are flatbeds as well. This is a flatbed, but the only thing is because the railings is more a car hauler or a buggy is what they call it. You can't, like I could have moved a Connex for a family member, but obviously a Connex can't go on here because of these, right? So, but a deck over, which is a flatbed, those are just straight flat, and you can put whatever you want. I got a call, about a week and a half ago. They wanted to move 8,000 pounds of lumber. This one only holds 3,500 each, so it's 7,000 pounds total. They had 8,000 pounds of lumber that it just wouldn't have worked. They would have had to do 2 loads, which they didn't want to. Obviously, it's an inconvenience for the customer, so we didn't end up doing that. So I lost that customer, which is fine, right? You can't please everybody. I do make sure that I write down what's getting asked for. So that one's a big one. A car hauler, utility, enclosed go all the time as well, but the bigger ones, of course, right? 16 footer, 24 footer, those big ones. But the deck over, I could have done actually. I got a call for an enclosed. They wanted to move 50 barrels. I wasn't able to accommodate the customer, so it was another lost customer. But of course, that was only two. We were able to help another customer out. They took this one, and they go buy stuff from auctions, and they sell them on weekends. So he was able to take this trailer back and forth to San Antonio. But of course, if I would have had a bigger trailer, it would have been perfect for him. Got it done. So I just like to make sure that I have what the customer needs. That's my plan, man. On the utility, I want to pay it off, and have both of those paid off, and then I think maybe right after Christmas time we'll get a new one. Because the thing is with that one's gonna be a bigger purchase, way bigger purchase. Oh no, show you guys. So obviously I've seen my hat. I have my logo on my shirts. I made 4 or 5 different shirts. I have other ones that are being made now. I also have S&P or SPP trailer rental caps that I'm going to be selling to a lot of people that want some. I gotta go check the mail. But we are about done here, guys. Everything's good to go. Tires are all put up. Yeah, I think we're ready for a weeks of contactless rentals. I'll let you guys know how that goes. So, peace.